I always tell this stupid joke, but it's true. I can teach your grandmother how to hack in 2 minutes. Just Google cross-site scripting attack vector, go to page 5 of Google and click something open. I'll
Yep.
bet you it pops.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love how you specifically said like page 5 because that is roughly right when the indexes stop giving a fuck.
Exactly.
That's
I've
funny.
been doing some cool stuff with like just looking for. What I do is I will tweet a lot of cross-site scripting attack vectors. If you've ever seen a tweet from me that's just XSS, you know that I'm testing or retweeting websites like TweetDeck, for example. And I found some really
Oh
cool
yeah,
websites like that. Sorry, it's a bit of a
that's funny.
different story, but I found
That's
some really
awesome.
cool stuff that way. And you can only report it through Open Bug Bounty that way because, you know, they don't have a bounty program. But yeah, it's fun to do some naughty stuff. But then again, I don't do anything bad. I'm just testing Twitter. All I'm doing is testing Twitter. If sites want to retweet that, that's their own problem.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, like what I love about the bash, what I am confusing it again. There you go. What I love so much about the what I love so much about the rubber ducky is that everybody can get into scripting. Basically, it's not difficult. If you look at the booklet, it's in total, it's not even numbered by pages, but it's like 20 chapters, and it goes pretty much everything you need to know to get started in it. So if you're ever interested in it, just pick up a rubber ducky and just get started. It's
Yeah, and so they actually, I was looking to see where mine is. I just realized I moved it, but they actually sell a full book as well, like a paper book, that is way more in depth, or you can basically get the same version of the book as a course. So Hack5 actually released a course where they went over the Ducky script, and yeah,
yeah,
it's definitely a good way to jump into it. And like you said, it's a good way to get started. You know, like we were saying earlier, it's hard when people are getting started because it can feel boring. And if you don't feel like that excitement, you're like, oh, this just isn't for me. But again, you know, if you're using it for a Ducky script, it's a way to get those dopamine hits earlier on to, you know, keep you motivated and learning more.
definitely. I think that's some good advice for people wanting to get into this field. Like, go for some small wins, go for some dopamine hits, because it sounds stupid, but that's what hacking is all about for me, is those dopamine hits. Like, oh yeah, I pwned you, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what it comes down to. Whatever it is, you finally get that thing to work, get that new UAC bypass that took forever. Uh, got the registry to do the thing. I love when you get the registry to do the thing. That's probably one of my favorites.